What's guys, MoneyManD here back in the team where World Tanks Blitz doing a comparison between the Mauschen and the E75, both German tier 9 heavy tanks. Now I made sure this time, so it's consistent to do the same statistics as the modules I have equipped, because it's not fully upgraded. E75 I have the second highest gun in the top branch. Yeah, that's better than this gun. And I haven't got that researched. I have to get this one researched, which I will. I'll equip it when I get it, of course, because it's a good gun. And the Mauschen is completely stock. The next thing I have to get is just that. It's the only thing I have to get is that gun. So I just made sure to equip it like that. Except, it's going to be slightly different because the crew is 75% on both of them and not 100%. But I'm not sure if this is 100% or not. But let's get to the main stuff. Now, the E75 is way better DPM. Actually, a little bit less pen, way better alpha, or way less alpha damage, but that reload 7 versus 13, but it's gonna be slightly different. I think it's 9 for me, or 8 point something. Better shell velocity, better aiming time, better dispersion, better speed too, way better speed, and it's actually slightly higher mid rate. So I'll close out of that. Like I said, these are both tier 9 German heavies. So we already took a look at all the statistics, and of course this is tech tree, so we only have the equipment, just that first slot. And actually the cells are just free. They just updated it today. They released a new update today, so I sold all my shells and I got them for free back. So let's get into the E75, and make sure guys to stay to the end of the video and like, comment, subscribe, because it's free and I greatly appreciate that. Now, these two tanks focus on armor. These two tanks also have amazing hit points. So they focus on the armor and the hit points. The gun is not so great, and the speed's not so great, except this tank has alright speed, actually. We have some tier 8s this game, too. And actually, as we're recording, well, today, as you see, is Wednesday. But the next week is spring break. Well, not spring break, sorry, Thanksgiving break. So I'll do like 2 or 3 videos right before, and then because I'm gonna take a little bit of break for a couple days, but I'll be back on it, making videos. Maybe that weekend, not next weekend as I'm recording, maybe the next weekend after that, or Monday, Tuesday, because I got school and everything, got work, so it's not easy. Let's pull up. Can we get a shell? No, let's not get shot too. Because Tiger 2 is very good now too. They just updated it. They buffed it. But I will make another make. I'll make this video. I won't do one tomorrow. But I record it, but I have some saved ones. And then I will. Nice get shot into him, except I took a shot. But I also will do a video when I get the volume. When I get the Carnarvon Action 10 from watching the streams, which will be on Friday, if everything goes well. Let's shoot your thing. So this tank right now has got very low alpha damage. 310 is not that great with a 9-second. Most of its tier is going to be for 460 damage, as you see in the Mauschen. It's comparable. I think this tank effectively has more armor. Maybe a little bit less weak points, except that lower plate is pretty weak. Unless it's unlike the Tiger 2, which it looks a lot like this tank, has actually a very strong lower plate. But this tank, you can kind of pen that pretty easily. But I think the Mauschen has more weak points. It has a lower plate and a cupola. Yeah. So it's got some bad things going for it, unfortunately. But I think it's got more hit points. That's the second heaviest tank in the game. First is a Maus, second is that, third is the VK168. Which looks a lot like the Mauschen too. It's like the Mauschen, but aesthetic-wise, the Mauschen with a different turret and stuff. But it's not statistic-wise close any means. Alright, so it's a 6v5 now. We did lose 2 tanks. Let me see if I get this 50 TP prototype. Very deadly tier 9 tank. Let's get him. He out-trades us, and I don't think he out-reloads us. I think he reloads slower than us, unfortunately. I mean, actually good for us, unfortunately for him. Alright, so let's pull up over here. I want to get some waffle, so I can get a bunch of damage. Let's see, does he have spawn liner equipped? Hopefully he doesn't. Like, it's a nice shot at him. Oh, where'd he go? Of course he peeked away. I don't trust that, so let's switch back to AP. And then let's push, because there's only 4 tanks left. So let's push. If I can get him, he's got good DPM, good alpha, good everything. He's got a second, I think a second longer reload, or like 3 seconds longer reload. But way better alpha damage. Nice. Almost 500 roll in. Did take a 600 roll. But we know he's not using spawn lighter. So I'm gonna just get in there. Another shot into him. I did get shot. Now I am a one-shot, so I gotta be a bit careful. Said Mill's probably gonna come up. If I could side scrape guys, I can get a bounce from him. If he's coming, he doesn't look to be coming for some reason. Gotta side scrape a bit. Alright, let's see what. Yeah, all the tanks are right here. I really need help, guys. Help, please. Let me take up side scrape position so that way they can't just overrun me. Mill shot once. And then just AMX 30 came right behind me and killed me. So let me get out of that, and then I'll get a battle in the Mauschen. Now this tank, like I said, very heavy, so this is slower. Better alpha damage, lower reload, or higher reload time, but higher alpha damage, so but less DPM. Slower, but that armor, I would say it's better. I don't know, because this has got that kind of the hatch on top, along with that lower plate, and the sides are half of them are weak. The turret's pretty weak, but the E75, I think the E75 has just a tad bit less armor. Because this has like 2 main weak points. Frontally, it's that that hatch on top, and then the lower plate. Those are the 2 main weak points at the front, and of course you get to the side and the back is all weak. Except the back, it will and can bounce shots, because it does have strong armor. It's one of the few tanks, this kind of whole series, the VK100, 168, this tank, and the mouse all have some armor in the back, so you can actually bounce, which is weird. Alright, so we're another tier 8 game, so hopefully we get some good damage out. I think we lost the other game too, unfortunately. They just kind of circled me, and then I didn't have anything to do. I'll make it louder. Let's see. The VK100 on our team. We have some good takes. A defender. Look, guys, look how slow this is. Oh my god. 15, you know, it will probably get up to top speed in a couple of seconds. It's good at least. Yeah, 23, 24, 25. And that's as fast as you're going to go, ever. And there you go up a hill. 13, 12, 11, 10 kilometers an hour. That's pretty bad. When you consider other tanks, like even the VK100 goes faster than us. The T-34 goes faster than us. They're both heavies. They're tier 8, but usually you should expect better at tier 9. But this is stock. Well, it's mostly stock. I did do a video on this completely stock, which is like, you know, 50% crew, no equipment. But I have equipment and crew, which lowered the reload time by 4 seconds. So now it's not as painful, but it's still pretty painful due to that low speed. Let me pull up here. Oh, of course he's gonna move. Let's get a shell. Nice alpha damage, 421 damage into him. And now I gotta just sit here to reload. Did kill our T-54. So they're kind of flanking the mediums. Actually, their whole entire team is there, but I can't. This tank is meant to be played front lines, as you see, not playing in front lines. So kind of in a circle. Should be. Yeah, both of these tanks are supposed to be front line. That's usually heavies are front line. Are they gonna peek out, and I'm gonna get a nice shot into them, hopefully. Oh, they all disappeared. Oh, shoot. Chieftain missed my shell. Let's hopefully we get a bounce. Got a miss. Or 2 misses, looks like. Maybe. Do need some help. It's a 5v7. It's not looking too good for us. Let's... Ah, that Chieftain. I can get a nice shell into him, hopefully. Ah, I just missed that shell, because this gun is so inaccurate, guys. It's a 1... Ooh, outshot for 500 damage, just about. I got an HE, too, which I'm not sure why you would fire HE unless you have no chance of penning. I gotta face this way. I know they're gonna start circling me with my ISU. But it's kind of a derp gun. I think this is 128mm, I want to say, or yeah, 128mm. So it's pretty considered a derp cannon, so it's going to be very inaccurate, but that high damage. Nice 476 roll. Miss from the IS-3. This is, we're not doing too good right now, because they killed off a tier 9 and a tier 8. This Skoda pops out, or Skoda, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Nice shell, 427, so... I mean, I've only missed like 2 of my shells, which is still pretty good for this tank. But that tank, we need to get an IS-3. Now it's a 3v6, so not looking good at all for us. But we kind of pulled Ow. I'm afraid to shoot a shell because I think I'm gonna miss on him. See if the defender and the AMX. If I can get that AMX, or let me get. Let's get the defender, get the kill. But it's us versus 5, so it's definitely not gonna win this game. Can't carry this game. This tank isn't so good with carrying. Very slow. You need a medium tank or a light tank to carry a game. We will get some bounces occasionally. Nice kill off the AMX, but looks like we're gonna die soon. Still got a 1600, which this thing has a colossal amount of hit points. That is the main thing about this tank, hit points and armor. You do get some nice bounces. I'm just at this point trying to get some damage in. All right behind me. The Skoda is getting some shells into me. I don't need to repair that kit. I know I'm dying anyways. Did die. So, what do I think is better? I don't know. They're both really good. I'm gonna have to say that this tank is better, just because. Actually, no. I'm gonna stick with the E75 because it's got better DPM and better speed. That armor you can get the armor to work very good, but I feel like it's not gonna work. I was in the situation where it didn't work out good, but you can definitely get in a situation where either tank would be better than the other tank. Oh, there we go. So I'm gonna say the E75 for me is better, just because of that better DPM. Well, eventually it will actually get 2000 DPM, which is lower DPM. Will have basically the same gun, actually almost the exact same gun, with 460 alpha, 13 seconds of reload. While this tank will carry a 14-second reload, so just a tad bit more DPM. When he put it like that, it's definitely not got that much more DPM. Because this actually, which gun? It says 2500 DPM, but I saw no less actually. Wait, how much? Yeah, 2.2k, and when you get into that one, it'll probably be like the DPM's too close. So I would still stick with this tank because it's just got 1 second faster when it's fully upgraded and everything, full gun and full 100% crew. It will be faster, I think. It will yeah, it will be the reload will be better, and it's got better speed. But that lower plate you have to worry about with that hatch a little bit. But this tank, it's got a lower plate, not as big as the other one, and a big hatch. So E75 is better, I think. But it depends how you play, because you can easily make the Mauschen work as well. So hope you enjoy my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.